Hello, my friends. Have you ever, instead of listening to all the voices in your head, chosen, either consciously or unconsciously, to allow yourself to be fully open? And in that place of openness, have you suddenly heard from somewhere outside an awareness come into you that has transformed your life?
Hmm, What a beautiful question to contemplate. Welcome to Wisdom of the Elders Ministries, the collaboration between Madeleine Sklar and myself, Keira Lani. We are here to inspire you to connect to the deep wisdom that you are already carrying through this life, through guiding you through the cycles of the lunar cycles and the cycles of the seasons, and through an opportunity to really spark your own creative spirit. We have a really amazing meditation from Madeleine today, an inspirational poem that came through me. And we would love to invite you all to join us live on Zoom for the next full moon in Sagittarius to really spark your creative and adventurous spirit and your thirst for learning, whether that's higher learning or learning more about yourself.
Because they're the same.
Mhm.
And what I want to lead in with here is the fact that if you recall, or those of you who are with us at the last full moon, we were in the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And Scorpio has the two sides. It has the scorpion down in the earth, and that then is able to rise up and be the phoenix. And we just passed the dark of the moon, the new moon, which was it was on Sunday. And so now, having been down at that deepest place, and some of you may have actually found yourselves having some difficulties as we sank down to the dark of the moon. But now we're beginning the journey up from that place towards the journey of the phoenix rising. And so, with that, I want to hear from Kira's beautiful poem.
I call this one Midas Touch. I look up high into the sky and see the stars fall down to touch the mystery deep beneath the ground. Stir it round and pull it forth like ants upon a stick. Extend your tongue to taste, to lick. I hear you saying yick. What if all you touched were gold, but not the Midas, not like Midas, rather enlivened, brought to life? What if your vibration were so high that you could touch the sky? Would you try?
That was lovely, Kira. And now, what I want you all to do is to just feel the weight of your body touching the earth. Just feel, some of you may be lying down, probably most of you are sitting, some may be standing, and just feel how the weight of your body touching the earth creates roots that go so deep into the earth. And now I want you to breathe, let yourself take a deep breath and hold it. Then let yourself breathe out. And again, breathe in and hold for 4 counts. And then breathe out for 4 counts. And then keep breathing. And as you're breathing, see your hands and your toes as roots that connect you to all life, to all creation. Now let your heart and all that is in you open and expand, and recognize that the breath that you are taking in and out is the same breath of all that has ever lived, and that is connecting you to all that has ever lived or will live. And now I want you to open the eyes in your mind, in your heart, in your being, and you're going to see yourself in a magical library. There's books and albums all around the walls, even on the ceiling. Everywhere you look, there's amazing books. And this is the library of all your memories. This is your incredible library that you have added to over years. And now look, and there's one book that seems to be sliding out from one of the shelves. And you watch it slowly slide out. And then it falls soft as a leaf to a table in front of you. And it opens. And you look within that book that has one special memory of a time in your life where you were so open, where you had chosen consciously or unconsciously to be truly open. And something came to you at that time, a voice, maybe a person that you met that you didn't expect to, maybe a creature that came to you and told you a deep truth that when you heard it was able to transform your life. And so from then on, you were never the same. Just breathe into that memory. Remember details of it. What did it look like? Was there a color? Was there a sound? They say when people heard the voice of the Holy One, they actually saw the voice and heard it. What did you see and hear that changed your life forever? Now, let yourself absorb that. That is part now of the power of who you are. And thank that beautiful album. Close it. See it go up slowly back up to the shelf that you can always reach to. And then when you're ready, let yourself come back into your body. Come back into your deep place. Feel the ground under you and return to this place right now.
Mm. Thank you, Madeleine. That was so beautiful. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What came through for you that was really unique and precious and true for you? And I also want to offer a little follow-up exercise that came through for me during that meditation. It was so beautiful for me that in this library. I love the books on the ceiling, by the way, because I was like, okay, these are some magical books because they're somehow staying in the shelf on the ceiling. So I love how things come through for each one of us differently. Um, but in my library, the many of the books had beautiful gold bindings, and
Mm.
the one that fell out was not one of the big, thick tomes like I expected. I kind of thought, oh, one of these big, thick tomes with the red and gold bands is going to fall out and open like with a big thud. And instead, it was this really thin, like storybook size book that fell out. And when it fell open, there was a mirror. Instead of words or pictures on a page, it was a mirror. And it was more of a series of memories than one particular memory of looking at myself in the mirror. And I've done a lot of mirror work, and I've given my clients a lot of mirror work because mirror work can be so powerful when done in a way that is empowering, right? And so at first I thought, oh, I'm going to offer everyone mirror work at the end in a way that I've offered my clients. And you are welcome to do mirror work where you tell yourself how much you love yourself and um, tell yourself how beautiful you are, and those kinds of things are really beautiful. But what I really would like to invite you into in preparation for this upcoming full moon in Sagittarius, where Sagittarius brings forth our spirit of adventure and our thirst for learning and um, higher learning, spiritual learning often. And what I would love to invite you to is to take some time to really look into your own eyes in the mirror without any agenda, without telling yourself, oh, look how beautiful I am, or oh, look at all my wrinkles, or whatever you tell yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. They say the eyes are the window to the soul. And I really invite you to just gaze into your own eyes in the mirror and see what you see. Recognize perhaps there is a part of you that is a wounded part that wants to be seen, that you haven't allowed yourself to see. Perhaps there's a really accomplished self that you haven't allowed yourself to see. Perhaps it's really just the vibration of your soul, that unique essence that you bring that needs to be witnessed by you through your own eyes. So I remembered one of the first times, I think I was about 15, when I spontaneously just went and looked into my own eyes at length in the mirror. And it was a little bit scary, but it was also so opening. And it reminds me of what Madeleine said at the beginning about how when we allow ourselves to be open, we allow ourselves to be changed, to be seen, to be transformed. And so that's what I'd love to invite you into in preparation for our meeting that's coming up on June 3rd for the Sagittarius full moon. And if you would like an invite to our free intimate service on Zoom, we like to keep these meetings to less than 25 people in order to have an intimate feel where we can all see each other and share with each other and commune in community, because that's such an important part of our humanity. So you are invited, and we'll need a comment or a message so that we know you want the invite, and then we'll send over
Yes.
the link so you can sign up for our upcoming Sagittarius full moon service.
Yeah. And the other element of Sagittarius, of course, is this ebullient knowingness, because Sagittarius knows and is excited to share. And so we all have that ebullient knowingness. Think of Sagittarius, it's you know, a horse and a man and everything, and it's just flying for. And so
Mm.
let yourself find that
Mhm.
within you.
Yes, and there's also that shooting of the arrow, so you can aim high with the energy of Sagittarius. So I'm really inviting journaling around not just this process that Madeleine took you to, but perhaps also about what dreams do you have held tightly within that you would like to bring forth during your life.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us
Yeah,
today.
we are just, this is our great experiment.
Yes.
And we have been recognizing each other from
Mm,
who knows lifetime.
yeah. Yes. So
So,
what a gift to be able to offer this special, unique service for all of you. So looking forward to seeing who's called in for this next full moon adventure. And until next time, have an amazing, wonderful, beautiful day. Mwah.